Who is the best Apex player? Today we're going to look into how aceu, aceu, like Japanese. I get it. So throughout, I'm going to make little notes. I'm going to bring up, actually, I can probably bring them up over there and type them up as we go and bring them in. I'm going to bring up notes about what he's doing that we can try to implement in our game of Apex.
Just keep going.
I have a bad glide.
Land on this side, can you land on this side?
Okay, they're
yeah,
at the
really
start.
bad.
They're playing it safe, going far from battle.
I'm actually dead because of this. Oh my god.
No.
Are you out? Are you out?
I'm running.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold for you. You gotta dip.
Bro, no, that shit was actually bugged. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not making no excuse.
They're fighting each other.
Right
Playing it
there,
safe at the start.
Get out.
Bouncing out.
Team here.
Any precision choke you find one?
Okay, find somebody.
I can't hit.
43 blue on one.
His team was firing, so he
Yeah,
immediately
I don't
came out
know.
firing.
I
He's
wanted
not
to
looting or
rotate
doing
past
anything dumb.
I wanted to rotate past them, but I was just
Typical stuff.
Yeah, we all mine.
I'm popping a cell real quick.
Supporting
Because
team.
like maybe these teams rotated out. Maybe we can't take crack. I don't know.
He's so far now from
Another
anyone.
team in this building still.
So it looks like he mostly avoided fighting.
One's on the roof. Here's disruptor.
Okay, let's look at that.
158 on roof. Another team in this building still.
So
Rotated out. Maybe we can't take
speaking
crack.
of his
I don't
movement,
know.
he gets
Another
shot.
team in this
He
building
immediately completely covers himself
still.
and then repeaks and just keeps firing at the closed door. So repeak. This is going to be really interesting to look at compared to his 20 kill game, because he seems to be playing much more safely here because he's pre-firing the door. Okay.
One's on the roof. Here's disruptor.
He's
I hit
healing
158 on roof.
even though
They have
his
blue armor on Watson.
teammate is fighting.
Building it.
So he's prioritizing
Fuck.
healing inside a house.
I don't know. I'm gonna regen. I don't know what we can do. If they're just gonna sit there.
I mean, maybe we just play right, or maybe we just have to kill them.
Playing right is kind of odd.
Find us close. It's that team, the water treatment team.
Yeah, take one's armor. Broke.
I'm
Basically
selling.
broke.
Pathfinder 50.
Wraith armor.
Pathfinder cracked. We're right down.
Oh man, that was
nice,
good.
nice.
I'm popping one.
That was really good. So he's
Find
staying
us close.
safe
It's that team, the water treatment
He's
team.
staying safe.
One's armor. Broke.
by staying up.
Pathfinder 50.
Wraith armor.
Pathfinder cracked. We're right.
He's staying safe up on a thing and shooting from behind cover. Like unexpected cover. So what do we have so far? So far, playing it safe from the start. This is a tournament. He's playing it safe at the start in the tournament. He supports his team when he's at full health. He immediately starts firing even though he has little chance of hitting because he's using a wingman at extreme range. Supporting the team on a moving target. Mostly avoids fights. Then he repeaks and pre-fires with his wingman. And then he's prioritizing healing even though his teammate's firing, which is usually when your teammate's firing, it's a better idea generally to help them than to heal. But he knows that the other team is at full health. Knows other team is at full. Teammate is back and safe. Okay. And he fires from behind cover. Behind cover. And he was not dodging. He was crouching and barely moving. Because no one was shooting him. So he's not just strafing. Just because that's how we do.
Right down.
Concentrating on his aim.
Pathfinder cracked. fighter dead.
Nice. Lifeline. She's broken.
83.
Nice.
Okay, that was
He's
I'm
using
watching this team. They're
Cover
shooting at
whenever
us.
possible.
I'm being shot from like the entire server.
Yo, gold armor.
Oh, yeah,
Get the repair. You gotta repair.
Okay.
China, if you get England to break this in, that'd be huge.
Are you an AT? And you are not inaccurate when your ADS is moving, but just by moving, it's harder to hit people. This is probably why he was not moving, Deluxe. Okay, so he's using cover all the time. Constantly. If you're hip firing, then you are less accurate. If you're crouching, you are more accurate with hip fire, but he's not hip firing.
Maybe I can take this other house. I'm gonna try to go to this house and see if I can get angles on them.
This doesn't make me feel bad about my wingman misses now.
47 blue on Wraith. They have blue.
I broke Wraith.
Maybe get the roof.
I broke their gen. Native can.
Oh wait, I'm about to spam nades. I'm spamming nades.
They're all on the staircase.
Okay, so
They're
he's
all on the staircase. Careful.
Yeah, walk the armor.
Walk it down. Nice, okay.
okay. Did you see how he went up on that roof? He went up on the roof with cover here.
Walk it down.
He was ready to use that cover. So pushing with cover. Pushing with cover. Smart.
Okay, I'm far.
I'm batting and pulling up.
Okay, so he's covering doorways, ADSing doors. How does he ADS these doors, though? Where is he aiming? You think he was actively thinking that? I think he probably doesn't have to think about it. But yes, I do think he knew that was there. Because he immediately, look how he's already moving up it. He didn't move because he was not the one under fire. Yes, but that's something for me to think about because I don't know if I do that. I might still be strafing when I'm not under fire. And that's something I probably have to work on. But you're right. So he's immediately goes up. He like knew that was there. He was already planning to change levels like that.
Chill.
They're porting out.
At the bottom or at the top?
On the stairs.
Yeah. I hit her 13.
Broke armor.
Oh, on me. Help me.
Dead.
Nice. Stairs.
What was the last?
Okay, so he avoids, doesn't bother with traps. Avoids them. Doesn't shoot him. Nothing
Just
stupid.
let him out. I'm phoenixing.
Alright, I'm coming back.
Watch for third.
We're good. Good.
Yeah, we have this now.
Disruptor if you need that.
I can give you R9.
The fuck is that guy? He's out of his mind.
Yo, here. Look, Ace, I'll take Disruptor. You take R9, okay?
Alright, deal.
There's only 7
Watch
spawns.
here. Maybe we can kill people. Oh, I
Trying to
see.
watch our right.
I'm just gonna try to get kills. I can't hit this kid. What the fuck? Full team here.
Hold hard left.
Okay, so they take high ground and
Right here, you can
camp it. As we all know, that's the best thing to do always. Take and camp high ground.
This guy, Marshall. Kill him.
Where?
On my ping, literally on my ping. He's behind that rock.
Yeah, I hit him 58.
Alright,
Burst
sorry.
firing.
So,
He's not low on ammo, so he's burst firing. Anakin didn't know. Anakin didn't know it. Burst firing R99.
Team shooting.
Okay, this is what we got so far. When he's at a tournament, he plays it safe at the start. You don't want that randomness to factor into it. He supports his team, spelled incorrectly. Supportin. He mostly avoids fights. We didn't see it again until way later. He re-peeked and pre-fired as soon as he was shot with the wingman, just to cover. He prioritized healing inside of the house because he knew the other team was safe. I love these seeds! Me too, OP Noob Sauce. Yes! Yes! He prioritizes healing inside the house because he knows the other team is full and his teammate is safe. He fires from behind cover and he was barely moving. Yep, he prioritizes healing inside of the house that he was in. I think if he was outside, he might not have, but it's, it's hard to say. Why did he do that? So in the case where he was prioritizing it, his teammate was firing outside, and he decided that he needed to heal up instead of helping his teammate. That's why that stood out to me, because that's a big mistake that you make early on is when your teammates are fighting and you're prioritizing healing when you could be out there and you're not getting shot at anyway because your teammates are taking all the fire and you're doing all the damage. So that's why prioritizing healing inside of a house was interesting to me, because he knew he was safe. He was all, yes, that's true too, OP Noob Sauce. He's also, while he's healing, he's watching. So he's, you know, he's doing lookout. And that was even not when he was healing. Other times they have their sections covered. So that's good teamwork. I should mention that. Each member of team covers a different area. So that's good teamwork. His use of cover was very, very good. He was always in cover. I'm kind of getting more to that, but I'm going to put a bigger emphasis on that. Pushing with cover, 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 cover. ADSing doors, so aiming down the sights at the door. Burst firing is R99, which means he doesn't have perfect recoil control, which might not be possible.
Left or right, left or right.
Are we going to crack is like...
I mean, we can check crack,
Can you
but...
run over?
Can we just break the
What?
fences?
Oh,
Can we
you
just
wanna try?
break the
You wanna try
fence-
going over?
Can we just
That's
break
okay,
this
let's
fences?
overcomplicate.
Just break the fence, yeah.
Kill this team if they're here, bro.
We might be fighting. We might be fighting.
Oh,
Team on
shit.
top is
I think
set.
there's a team here, right?
Yeah, 100, that's where they're
Okay.
fighting, that's where they're fighting. There's Wraith got
He
out.
loots when he needs
Maybe we go
to.
here?
I can aggro port.
Yeah, you might want to use port. You might want to use port. Can we zip up? Or, hey, there's a zip up here.
We can zip it.
Nobody's up there right now. Can we break the
Take
fence?
it?
Yeah, I'm breaking the
I'm going
fence.
up, I'm going up.
I'm trying to. I broke it.
You know what's up here? We have height. We
Hey,
have height.
come here, come here, come here. We won the game. We won the game. Oh, shit. They're zipping up. I fell.
break down. 80 on this guy.
Broken.
Attack down.
Okay. Let's look at his aim here, huh? This will be a good place to look at his aim. Oh my god. Goodbye. We want to look at his aim and his strafing. That's the first time he's had like a real setup fight. So he gets up. I didn't even notice him do this. He is moving. Okay, what does he do for his strafe? Oh wait, he's down? How dare he? I did skip ahead. I noticed that now. That's why I didn't see that one before. Okay. So they get up here. What? I barely move it and it like skips so far. There we go. Okay, so he gets up. Hip firing on there because it doesn't matter. ADS, he aims mid-body. This he aims for upper chest. Click and click. No confirmation time. Because it's a full, he's not confirming, he's just knows his little flicks. Okay, let's look at that again. Misses a lot, that's fine. Aims down sight, ends up at, starts at high upper body, ends at lower. He kind of tracks them and then flicks into them. That's how you hit a moving target. And the quality on this video is ass. It's like an HD upload of less than HD video. Okay, so he tracks them and then blouse. When he uses shotgun, he mostly aims with his movement instead. Does he? And then flicks into them. That is an excellent thing. Thank you, OP Noob Sauce. There he counter-strafed. So he gets kind of on the target. But that's why he missed. He was moving with it and then the guy switched. I don't know if I saw that in this one, but let's see more. He definitely was not counter strafing. Okay, then this guy. Oh, he sees the grenade. Time to go.
Healing?
Yeah.
One live. I'm thirsty.
When
Blue Mac here. Oh, I'm getting
When
shot.
he's super low, he's prioritizing healing.
Yeah. Blue Mac's here.
There's 7 squads left. Oh my god, that's so
Yeah, we should go
small.
up. Do you have a zip? Do you have a zip? There's
Yeah,
two
I
here.
do. I'll give one right here.
Okay, go. Oh shit. Oh, look. I hit one. Broke one.
Across.
I broke one bottom right. Yeah. I'm up.
I'm fighting him.
Oh shit. They're gonna. I broke one.
I'm healing.
They broke 10.
There's a race right next to me.
I broke another one's broke.
Careful, there's a race under.
Look at that.
down,
Look at
dude.
that position he was in.
I have to get
That
down.
was
I have to get
crazy.
down. Maybe you can come back.
I knocked one.
Nice.
Oh, there's a.
Okay.
One's broke.
Let's look at his movement here. Let's look at his specific
Bottom right. Yeah.
I'm fighting him.
Oh shit.
strafing strategy.
I broke one.
I'm healing.
They broke 10.
There's a race right next to me.
I broke another one.
Okay. He moves at minimum
I broke one.
like 3 body length
There's a
widths.
race right next to me.
No, like 2 body widths
Careful, there's a race
before
under.
switching.
Down, dude.
I have to get down. Maybe you can come back.
I knocked one.
Nice.
Oh, there's a stop right.
I'm coming. I'm batting.
He just got it off.
You're right here behind you.
Yeah.
I need to pop another bat.
I think it's important. You gotta yell what's going on as fast as you
Hey,
can.
chill. You can push to my pill. You can kill him. Or actually, I don't know where he went.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
I don't have medkits. I need medkits.
I will. I don't have any. I have two. Yeah.
Maybe.
Watching
I'm
left.
dropping him.
Maybe
I'll
put it in
this
or
range.
flame
I don't
ult.
have one.
6 squads, my god.
Watch above
There's
us.
a team here somewhere, like in that direction. 60, 75 as well, like far that way.
For 40. So it's a team above us, team on the right.
I
The
saw
team above us. You
above.
have to worry about.
Okay, it's fine. There's a big open.
Okay, so let's take a pause here for a second. They get high ground again. High ground, they really prioritize that. No matter. High ground, high priority. Calls doesn't sound special to it. Ah! Yell like crazy. He's not saying anything mostly. His teammates are yelling like crazy though. It's nothing. Yeah, they're not doing it, but I don't know. Okay. So for his aims, kill triangle. So that like the torso and the head, upper torso and head. When he runs into the shots of the enemies, watch Dizzy's health. Okay, we'll go like and look at that. He aims kill triangle every time. Shotgun. What's the opposite of a counter strafe? Just copy strafes? Copies there. Movements. Mirror, there it is. Mirrors. Thanks, Buxy2. He did jump. Counter strafe is CSGO. I think it's just when you strafe against them, right? In the opposite direction. They strafe one way, you start strafing the other way.
Oh, look, I hit one. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this again.
I broke it.
So he goes up here.
Hey, come here. We won the game. Oh, shit. You're zipping up. I fell.
Break down. 80 on this guy.
I don't think did he? Yeah, he did. He jumped uphill.
I'm pushing the Watson. Yeah.
Does he jump when the others crouch? Okay.
Hey, come here. I fell.
Break down. 80 on this guy.
Broken.
I down two.
I'm pushing the Watson. Yeah. They was
One more time.
Break down.
So he jumped and then he jumped the other direction. actually.
I fell.
Right down. 80 on this guy.
But it looked like he was just jumping anyway. So he does little jumps.
They was self-press.
Wait, there's an arc up here. I have to drop.
Maybe because he's on a hill? He definitely did some jumping back and forth there. But he's always looking at the target. He jumps to the his feet. Yes, but the thing is, you're so easy to hit usually when you jump. But he doesn't stay in the air very long. I think it's because he's on that ramp. On the ramp. Strafes. 2 body widths at minimum when he's strafing. He's not doing any of the little like type of strafes you do in Diabolical. Okay.
I'm healing.
Yeah.
One live.
Why are we still?
There's blue Mac here.
Is there
Oh,
a
I'm
whole
getting
nother-
shot.
Or is this the whole end?
Yeah,
It takes
yeah,
forever?
blue Mac's here.
No, it's
Here.
another round.
Yo guys, we should get high
Yeah,
again.
we should go up. Do you have a zip? Do you have a zip? There's
Yeah,
two here.
I do.
Okay, we watched this already.
Okay, go.
Hop in
Oh
the
shit. Oh. The guy is still sitting there. I'm breaking his
They're above
shield.
like griefing. Careful.
I got the thirst.
He's cross.
He's blue. Right this blue. We
Yeah.
might be able to fight this team, bro.
Yeah, we might be able
He's
to.
right above us. I cracked raise if you want to go
I'm
up.
coming up. Yeah, I'm coming
I'm
up.
zipping, put in a zip.
They're popping bat. Broke path. No,
Come up.
Oh, I didn't know you could get up there.
Just kill them.
Apparently he didn't know you could get up
He dropped. Below. He got a bat off. Definitely a staff kill.
Nice.
Right here, on mark.
Okay, so they got the high ground.
Top three.
Our team's ground.
Okay, yeah. He's on the body. He's on the body.
So he's saving his grenades to when they're going to be very
Careful
useful.
with Park.
He's one.
I got. Come back up.
That's good too. Does the savage shoot at Cisco when you peek a corner when you know enemies got a pistol round? Yes! That makes sense, Deluxe. In Apex though, it's usually so fast anyway. When you jump, like the amount of time you have to track them is a lot. Always finishes downs. Okay, perfect. Uses grenades only when I'd say best used. Like instead of just chucking them at the teams that are far away, he's using it because someone's hiding nearby. And always finishes downs ASAP.
Looking for last. I think probably a rat, honestly.
Probably rat, yeah.
Did we kill the self-res guy?
Oh, right here in the corner.
Punch him.
No, there's still
No,
Punch him at the tournament?
Nice, let's fucking go. Good shit, boys.
Sign me up.
Good shit. Let's fucking go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good shit.
Alright, you got 2 teams.
Nice. Okay, that was our tournament. I like that. Let's compare that to how he plays. Playing. What's it called? Scrims. Playing normally. So in the tournament, he plays to win, right? Plays it safe at the start, supports his team. Stuff you should just do as a good teammate, right? Supporting the team. If they're firing at someone, you usually just fire at them anyway. Mostly avoid fights. They weren't trying to third party like crazy, but that's because everyone else was doing the same thing, so probably no one was fighting. Repeaks and pre-fires with the wingman, so pre-firing. Hubs! Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Prioritize healing when his team is full. Each member of the team covers a different area. Fires from behind cover. Barely moving because no one was shooting him. So when people are shooting at you, you dodge. But when they're not, don't worry about it. Which actually is probably harder to do for your brain. You have to learn to do that. Okay, he pushes with cover. His use of cover, he was never away from cover, like no matter what he was doing. ADSing doors. He doesn't bother with the traps, just try to get to the guys. Takes and camps high ground. They did that over and over and over and over. First firing R99. Pretty sure it's hard to learn anything from one game. Not really though, Deluxe, because we can see all these different things that he does that I know I don't do. Could we learn more from watching another one? Yeah. But we don't have time for that. You don't heal? So it's more about when to heal and when to help your team when they're firing. Because remember on that one, the only reason I think he didn't try to help his teammate in that situation is because he knew they weren't fighting. Later on, he does go for healing when he's almost dead. I think if you're one shot and you're just going to go down anyway, then it's time to heal. Pretend you're dead and you're just using that time to heal instead. Burst, so he does burst fire the R99, doesn't just try to control the recoil. He aims for the kill triangle. So that's something for me to do instead of aiming heads. Always kill triangle. He mirror strafes. Flicks into them while tracking. Yes, he burst fires R9 at range only. Otherwise, recoil control. Now, I'm wondering... Where was it? Right here?
I fell.
Right down. 80 on.
I fell. Oh, they're zipping up.
Yep, he empties the R99 and immediately switches. Like, he knows the bullets are out and he's switched. So that's a good one too. He doesn't even bother. Switch as soon as empty. AKA, know how long to empty your gun. Mirror strafes. It jumps while strafing on the ramp. This probably needs more. Needs more info. For me. Oh, really, OP Noob? See, you're good at this.
They're zipping up. I fell.
Right down. 80 on this guy.
Broken.
I down two.
ADS. So the shotgun in Apex, you don't need to ADS at all either. That doesn't change the spread. The Mastiff, it does. I study pros.
Right down. 80 on this guy.
Broken.
So you're already good at it, just like anything. The more you do it, the better you get.
80 on this guy.
I broke it. Use for it. You might want to use for it. Zip up here.
Got him.
I broke it.
You know, up here. We have
The R99, he does. Oh, the only reason he didn't ADS here is because it does not matter. Because when you're on the zips, it's just, even when you're aiming down sight, it isn't accurate.
Come here. We won the game. They're zipping up. I fell.
But he definitely ADSs at that range with the R99 on that range.
I fell.
Right down.
So he prefers it. This is a great educational VOD review. Thanks, Monksito. Maybe we'll look at no coco puffs. Next time. But we still have some other stuff to get through. Okay. Now we will look at his 20 kill game. Ah, crap. Where is it? RG. I want to save these to put in the description of the YouTube video. Okay. Pubs. Do I want a G Pro X? I just got this this mouse, so I'm not really. I don't need it. I don't really need it. Desktop. Save as. aceu. Review. Okay, now we're looking at a pubs game. Oh, yeah. Okay. So here's him playing.
I'll try and commentate this game as well. I don't want to do full commentaries for games because it is kind of... it's not super fun to do that, I'm not gonna lie.
He's jumping immediately. Hot drop instant. Oh wait, I can do that on my own over on this other monitor.
Disadvantage. Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's the regardless, he's better even without the hardware advantage, disadvantage, fucking whatever. Dizzy's GOAT. His mechanical skill is out of this world.
Instant
There's a lot
drop.
of armor here, which is kind of fucked. The thing about landing here is looting paths are very unconventional. And if you don't get what
He
you
has
want,
looting pads. That's not something I ever have.
because right now, this building's taken, the other building's taken, in the middle is taken, everything's gonna be taken. So you have to
I wonder if
kill
he has
somebody
specific
really
stuff.
around.
Like I go here and then I go down and I
Look
go
at
this
this
way
guy.
and then I go this way, or if he just like I know the loot's here, here, and here.
Drop down, look for people. I think they went outside, I assume. I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna fuck up my slide and go over here.
Okay, he kicks the ground.
You really can't challenge a fight without armor.
Gets armor before fighting.
But I don't know where this team went. My teammate just got bodied. He's about to leave, which sucks, but it's okay. The people did loot the middle, so they're probably around here still.
Knows where people are. That's pretty typical.
Here's the thing, we have pretty shit gear. We have 2 guns I hate using. And
He doesn't like the
pretty
Prowler.
we kind of have to go into this blind. I'm gonna assume that, yeah, we know they're inside. Probably second level. I doubt they're on the floor. But high ground advantage
High
is
ground.
always the play.
Even says it.
Oh god, with every bullet. Actually, every bullet. Probably multiple right here, which is the thing.
Okay, he does hip fire the Prowler, which I always do too.
Well, I find literally had 1 HP. Oh shit, she's done.
I wonder if it was because he was moving.
Reloading. Enemy down. Reloading.
We have no meds. I'm gonna try in the second level because right now they're not gonna know what to do. They don't know what's happening and they want to get their lifeline up. So
He's always, this is a much more recent game, he's always thinking about what they're doing. So that would be good to practice too.
fuck. I hate everything. I hate everything.
Look at the accuracy of that. Or did you just kill them? Okay, yeah, okay. Bang, 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 bang.
Whole squad down.
So he hip fires the
I
scout
can aim right
because
there.
you gotta.
It was rough.
Reloading.
That's exactly how I use it.
Very rough.
Let's go back and look at that.
Aim right there.
How he does that specifically.
Fuck.
Switches targets. That guy goes behind cover. What the hell? I can't skip ahead at all. Hip fires just keeps them right in the middle of the thing, of the crosshair, and they go down. Perfect.
That's like crazy. So what I was trying to do, I knew I had the, what's his name? I knew the caustic was super weak, like actually like 1-2 shots with the scout. Actually, I headshot him. I knew he was one shot the scout. So even when I was shooting at the wraith, I was waiting for an opening to finish the caustic. So like as soon as the caustic overexposed himself, I could just flick to him and just kill him, then get back over to the wraith. Even if like we miss every bullet, it's okay. We position well behind the box so we couldn't get shot. And
Yeah, he's just talking about using cover.
Switch is a good idea. I honestly.
He's healing up. He's
I haven't tried
bunny
switching
hopping
this game,
everywhere.
so I can't really give any advice on that.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
Longbow's
Alright,
not
so
a
we have
sniper
longbow
rifle yet.
301. This is like really hard to like overcommit to fights and just solo people. We really have to like.
You hip fire the scout, yes, at that range like he was.
People before we overcommit to one person.
When you're in close range, because when you're aiming down the sight, he probably would aim down the sight if he was not being shot at. Because it's an assault rifle now, so you just, or I don't even know if it's you move really, really slow when you're shooting the scout.
Frag out.
Oh, that almost banged it.
Enemy down.
Good at aiming.
Just self-res, finish him now. I know the Octane's pushing because it's
Enemy
2.
taken out.
Okay, so why did he do
Reset,
that?
Probably a third pushing. Reset. Cause
Taking shot.
So he's ADSing and then he stops ADSing. I think it's to increase his ability to move. Does he change direction when he does that? No. Okay, I wonder if he's stopping that ADS so he speeds up unexpectedly on that guy. And he knows he doesn't, that the
Reset,
R301 is fine at that range.
Get full shields.
Interesting.
So it's another team. I'm pretty sure it's 2 people. Pathfinder's here. I kind of want to ignore that guy and just go for the Pathfinder. Even though there's 3 of them right here. I took way too much damage. This caustic's gonna run at me.
Reloading. Recharging my shields.
He did not ADS at close enough
I used
range.
a battery here, but I accidentally fucked up and used a cell. So I'm just gonna finish the cells.
I think he probably always ADSs when not being fired at.
Care package coming in.
He just likes hip fire.
Reloading.
No scoping never works. You should never no scope, honestly.
No ADS when close enough. Okay,
R99
so he knows
here,
the
but I'm not gonna
range,
take it.
and he knows
We're gonna
that R on
Wilson.
that tournament he was definitely
Wilson,
R99 ADSing.
Hey, yo,
on that raid.
Kind of nuts. Look at this thing. This thing is kind of. How do I? Ooh, a little galaxy team, a little galaxy print, a little Instagram, a little. I don't know. Another team here. I don't have full health, which is not good. I think it for my teammate.
Have you the 20 kill or the 4K damage
Yeah,
badge?
medkit,
Not
this
yet.
is a medkit. Actually, I only have 1 medkit. In my opinion, syringes kind of suck.
I have like the
if you haven't switched.
3500 damage
So
badge.
it's always better to save the medkit. Alright, we can't climb because we don't have fucking fingers apparently.
I think one time I got like 19 kills. I didn't even know.
So she gave away her position there. I need to
That
find
was near
other
the
2 before I
start.
Fight this. We're just gonna fall back to the building up here. Like I said, not having info adds RNG to the fight. So I saw 2 of them here.
So when he doesn't have the info, he
Who
plays
knows
it
if
safe.
anymore. And a
Smart,
Mirage.
but good to
Maybe
mention.
Mirage, it's only those 2. I guess that wasn't Wraith. I guess it was just a Bangalore and a Mirage. I saw him shielding. I don't have to worry about the guy dropping. I got bamboozled because fuck it. Fuck this fight up heavy.
Yeah, he does that a lot, doesn't he?
It's bad.
So he did the ADS and then he stopped to dodge. That's essentially why he's doing it.
Easy clap.
Another enemy.
The other guy probably just ran away, try and loot something.
Need to recharge my shields.
Probably towards these buildings if I had to guess. I doubt he went far left, unless he's going for his teammates.
Does it bother you every day or just today?
Not too worried about it.
Every day. Unless we do something else. There's other things that could show up in the assignments.
Killed an enemy. Extended light mag here.
But today it's aceu. Who should I do next time
This
for
guy,
Apex?
he's executing me, bro. He's executing me. Come on, let's look it over here. So, I give it 8 seconds. This guy's over here.
It'll be interesting to see the differences between
Yeah, I'll
them
give it
too.
2, 1, 0. Oh, it just came to a different team.
Unbind
bad
all
spot
but
to fight.
W.
And that guy's, he can strafe, he can shoot. He's not
So we're
bad
gonna
shooting.
play Apex, but we're going to have no ability to strafe or back up. Only forward.
So right here, there's no like good place to fight, so we're gonna get high ground.
High ground,
Trying to
back
help our
up
teammate,
from a
let him
third
find
party.
some arc stars. Fuck yeah, I really want that down. Right here, I'm not gonna get hit by any missiles because there's no indicators. So instead of wasting our Q to dodge it, we can just hide in the smoke. Or hide right there. We have a crossfire on that guy, I can overcommit to the fight. He's probably over by his rock still since that's where he went before.
So he can
I
overcommit to a
assume the
fight
third one's
because he
gonna
knows
be
there's a
right
crossfire.
Yeah, right there.
Overcommits when
We're
safe.
just gonna take the portal. Like, we can't catch up. We'll just take the portal. He's gonna have to fight me, he's gonna have to shield, and he doesn't have shield, so... I knew it was safe to go through the portal either way.
Okay. So he knew the portal was safe because he knew the enemy's health levels.
Always try and get arc stars. Your priority for nades should be arc star, frag grenade, thermites. I really want purple shield.
I like
but
arc
can't
stars.
remember if anyone had purple shields. Yeah, I don't think they all went through the portal.
Keeps
Right here.
enemy health in
Shields,
mind.
of course.
Obviously.
Gotta hop up.
Arc stars.
Level 2.
I think shit for my teammate, you know.
Laser here.
Be a
Then
good
frags.
It doesn't
Then
hurt to be a good
therms.
teammate, you know.
Usually do arc stars and therms.
That's the guy who gave us a heart attack yesterday. Everything okay? But yeah, I'm sorry about that, Korma. But hey, we're good. Everything's fine.
We have a drop
I'm sorry about that, guys. I really am. So go over here. Anytime like you see a
The new
res,
nade patch 2 to
you know,
'3.
it's gonna be max 2 players with loot.
Nice,
so you're already
noob
at
sauce.
more of an advantage than a 1v3, so it should be relatively easy.
I think that's usually what I
Relatively easy.
usually just carry
Drop
everything
down
and
with
then
no loot.
nades
Probably just
get
loot
last
If
priority.
he's running that way, that tells me his teammates went under
That was the
there.
inventory patch
So
from like a
there's no
year
way to
ago,
get
it feels
through.
like now.
Probably.
What an
I don't
unexpected
want to put myself in a
maneuver.
bad position by jumping down. We're just playing for info. On the left, it's a portal.
Keeps high ground when... Keeps high ground. He just keeps the high ground.
I'm gonna jump off. I've got awful tracking because you suck at the game, Brandon. What are you doing with your life? The other guy's probably over here by that portal, I assume.
But yeah, there's a patch a long time ago that
I
changed how
think
many
it's
shields you
just like
could
the
carry
stage
and how many nades in a stack, and,
Now we're just gonna thirst.
rings coming in.
Like, we're just gonna thirst.
or shields in a stack, and it changed a lot of things, but it's been so
Yeah,
long
nothing
now
really
that
useful.
we're used to it.
Which sucks.
Changed snipers to their own class of weapon.
I have no clue where the third is. He didn't help his teammate, and the guy who bled out left. But that means the other guy's probably not close, but I don't know. You never know. There's a ship here. I think this is a new ship, yeah? There's probably purple armor up here.
Oh yeah, every
Really
shield is an Evo shield.
Oh my god.
All the
Oh
stuff
my
you've been
God.
playing.
Fuck, dude, no purple armor.
2 other squads remain.
It is usually where the purple armor is.
Alright. So gold backpack, pretty much GG. And I have meds for it. 3, and at this point, like if you
Bubs
have
uses the downs to bait the
if you
rest
have
of the
a
team.
fucking golden backpack, you really don't need small meds. I mean, you can have like 1 stack of shield cells if you really think you'll need it for like if you're gonna be super pressed, but you really don't need
That makes
small
sense.
shields. There's stack up on medkits and fucking batteries.
Use downs to bait team. He did that before
At
in
point,
this.
we know
Thank you, OP Noob
2
Sauce.
squads. One's probably a full squad, and
Mastiff.
the other is that one team,
Does not want the Mastiff.
that one guy who's left. I think. I really don't know what happened with that guy.
He has to kill everyone who's left?
I really don't.
If he's
know.
getting
Yeah,
20
how's it
kills.
going? Sorry, I'm not really chat, guys. I'm really like kind of hyper focused on the whole commentary thing. Yeah. You guys are probably not too far because you are hiding like 14 kills. The game's over, and those buildings look 2-month reset, bro. Thank you so much, Sean. I
So
appreciate
he just
you, man.
stays
Thank you,
high,
thank you, thank you so much,
keeps
homie.
looking for fights.
I don't know. This
Okay.
just ran past. I don't know. At this point, since I didn't see him, I feel like they just hit an artillery, and yeah, here they are. I guess we just ran past them.
Arcstar out.
This is bad to push this. This is really bad to push this.
After this video, you gotta play Apex. Yes.
Our teammates in there like fucking swimmers, so we're just gonna spike them.
It is Apex time. We're gonna try to see what we
Go
can
high
learn
ground
and
with
implement.
this. My gold armor, I broke this guy's armor, and this guy's shielding right here. If I know this guy's shielding the smoke, I know the other guy's gold armor, which is bad. But I have plenty of batteries.
Okay,
I have
he
fast
runs
so if
and
you're trying to hop around this. Third party's here.
heals.
I really want this guy's armor. I really want his armor. It won't load.
Heads up.
Okay, so even in the middle of a fight,
So
he did try to
kinda-
do a quick little
what's
getaway
in my
heal.
mind right now is where can I fight this team? And there's almost nowhere. I have to fight them with these fucking rocks with one arc star. And I don't have an R99, so this is looking hella
One
sketch.
Rings pretty close.
White armor, that's
No scope.
that's nice. Downing that guy would be huge. There we go. Miss every bullet. What's gonna? Oh, this guy's pushing. That's a bamboozle.
45 until
No, it's
ring
not.
close.
The fuck? Barely missed the stick. These players aren't that good, so I can just kind of overcommit everything. I know this guy's gonna go for the res, so I can take my time.
Does not bait when it's the end of the game.
Because why the fuck not? I know the guy's gonna have to shield after he gets up, so they're not gonna push immediately. But there's armor there, so they could have armor swaps. But they didn't.
Are you learning Pikachu? No, you're not. Got that. Ooh, that's a risky maneuver. Always going for the 360 no scope finish. And then he decides against it.
You can tell from how they were playing, they weren't that good, so they didn't really have to. Like, if the team isn't that good and they're not playing together, then you can literally just.
Just be better than them. I think that's the biggest trick. Okay. So, from playing pubs, what do we learn? He dropped instantly. He knows the looting paths for the levels, for the different parts of the level. Gets armor before fighting. Doesn't even try. Even though his teammates get screwed. He knows where the people probably are the whole time. So he's got the game sense of where these people are, what their motivations would be. A lot of this is stuff I'm doing, but probably not as crisply. He always goes for high ground. We already knew that. He hip fires the Prowler and other weapons. He starts ADSing and then moves to hip fire as soon as they start shooting at him, which makes sense depending on the range, of course. Did that a lot. He hops everywhere. ADSs. We already talked about that. He doesn't even ADS at all if they're really close. With the wingman, he always ADS'd though. Makes sense. When he doesn't have the info, he plays it safe. Yes, he has awareness of where the other teams are when he drops. Absolutely. I didn't even think of that. Knows where the other teams are. Overcommits when safe. So like they're at a crossfire, he knows he can overcommit to the fight. He keeps the enemy health in mind. He says have arc stars, frag grenades, then thermites in that order. That's the types of grenades you want. think that makes sense thinking about it. Like sometimes you get those lucky grenades they don't get away from. He keeps the high ground. We already said that. He uses downs to bait the other team. OP Noob Sauce in the chat said that. And yes, that is true. He was keeping them alive. And when it was just him and there was other fights going on, he kind of dodged and healed in the middle of a fight. Because he knew he'd be able to get around that corner. Which was also good. Okay. So now the question is,
Position.
what do we apply to... What do I try to apply today? I could try to apply any one of these things, right? Like any of them. Doesn't matter. Like I could be like, okay, I wanna okay. ADS to hipfire, that's definitely one I want to try, is the ADS to hipfire, Monksito. I'm gonna try to better use cover and better think about cover. Like never ever leave cover. Like only approach in the best possible cover. That's one thing. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the outro. Let's do the outro for the YouTube. So that was looking at a tournament play and a pubs play of aceu. Someone who's really good at Apex. We'll be looking at some other people here on my channel. And yeah, we'll be doing that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday live on Twitch. Thank you for watching. Links to the videos are below. Bye.